With honour we serve.
I need you to listen to me. My name is Ray Vandenbosch. I'm an acting senior sergeant with the Queensland Police. I am not trespassing.
That's my personal opinion. Nice doesn't cut it. I don't think you're very nice standing here hassling a business owner trying to support his family. Okay? So we'll agree to disagree on what you think is nice. Nice. Not very nice what you guys are doing to this owner, mate. Where's the love? Where's the compassion? Where's the honour?
That right there is some non-violent, peaceful resistance, as of course activists were protecting a business from police officers who wanted to arbitrarily punish it for, of course, existing and not fully obeying the state. Welcome back, beautiful and amazing human being. This is Okudowski here of WeAreChange.org, and we have a lot of crazy news to get into, as of course Dr. Fauci's millions of dollars become publicly disclosed, with now some people calling him Dr. Wall Street instead of Dr. Science, as Germany is setting its eyes on shutting down Telegram as they strictly impose their 6-foot social distancing rules with actual rulers, following suit with 48% of Democrats here in the United States that, according to Rasmussen, have absolutely lost their minds. What about specifically? Well, we're going to be talking about that, plus a lot more, all in this video. So much important news that we are going to get right into it, as of course, grocery store shelves are looking more Venezuelan by the day, as of course, an impending snowstorm in the Northeast, along with labor shortages, surging prices, inflation, and the disruption of the global supply chain are some factors that, of course, are contributing to the lack of food in some areas, especially urban areas, where more people are dependent on food being transported in. But hey, don't worry about the rising cost of food if you could still find some, as of course Walmart has a solution to all of this, and that of course is the store shelves don't have to be empty if they're in virtual reality, as of course you could just have some graphics pretending that they're full, as according to CNBC, Walmart is making its move fully into the metaverse, as the retail giant is going to be launching NFTs, a cryptocurrency, and according to many sources, joining the metaverse, the online digital virtual reality space where, of course, reality is controlled by a few tech billionaires. And you know, you could always trust tech billionaires because they have very reputable friends, like, of course, Mr. Epstein, who are connected to a lot of powerful individuals, including creepy people like this man, good old Billy Boy, Mr. Trump himself, and, of course, the non-sweating son of the Queen that somehow magically lost his pituitary gland, who, by the way, is in major hot water as Virginia Roberts, who is suing him in civil court, and the court proceeding looks like it will actually happen, surprisingly, is vowing to, quote, destroy the Duke of York, officially stating that he should be in jail for his actions against underaged individuals. The Duke of York, also very interestingly, was allegedly left in tears, according to some news sources, after his military titles were stripped away from him, leaving him as an ordinary citizen to face the charges in front of him, as of course we all hope that there will be more information coming to light that would allow the general public to understand what was happening here, as of course many people believe the previous court case around this with the Ghislaine Maxwell hearing was obviously a larger cover-up operation that hid and sealed many important documents away from the general public. This, as we're also finding out from the Daily Mail today, that it was Mr. Epstein that brought 8 young women with him on a trip to see Bill Clinton at the White House in one of his many visits between 1993 and 1995 with the current president of the United States, while of course Mr. Epstein was running an international extortion and trafficking operation that of course involved children. What was Billy Boy up to here? Well, obviously probably no good, as of course there's also the possibility of 8 high-profile men being disclosed in this possible civil suit, which of course a lot of people are hoping won't be another cover-up operation. What's going to happen from here? We of course will be following the story very closely and hopefully still have a voice on this platform when new news develops and won't be suspended or kicked off like Dan Bongino was just kicked off from the partner program here on YouTube for making some arguments about the sickness. This is once again why we are very happy that we built our own platform, LukeUncensored.com, which was able to be built because of our t-shirt store. Our t-shirt store where you could buy shirts like the one I'm wearing right now that says "Don't Track Me, Bro," with the official robot that's being used in Hawaii right now to track, trace, and database homeless people's and their overall health. This was also the same robot used by the NYPD and then quickly kicked out because of public controversy. And whatever your issue may be, with your larger discontent against society, you could most likely express it with one of our t-shirts just by simply going to thebestpoliticalshirts.com. And if you're not happy with what's going on politically, I will bet my bottom dollar that at least you'll be satisfied at the indignation you could show by wearing one of these t-shirts, which you could get exclusively only on thebestpoliticalshirts.com. Get them while supplies last. Some shirts and hats do sell out. There are a lot of supply chain shortages, but so far we've been doing very good. And remember, if you have any issues with the shirts or LukeUncensored.com, make sure to email us at info@wearechange.org. We are checking that email and we will guarantee to fix your problem no matter what it is. We strive on good customer service. We're not always there because we're very busy, but sooner or later we will get to you, and we of course will make things right no matter what the situation is. And if you have one of our shirts and want to be highlighted on our website, you can by also emailing us on that specific email. It's down in the description below, and you could join these amazing, wonderful, incredible, beautiful human beings that are also amazing and be portrayed on our website with your face or without your face. It doesn't matter, but it's good to show people that we are definitely not alone. Those photos are also available on the bottom of our store. Hope to see you there. Click the link down in the description below. Now, I think it's fair to say that from the very beginning of this global sickness, almost 2 years ago, that there was always two kind of different prevailing thoughts. One was allegedly from the experts and authorities that told you, just comply and life will go back to normal if you do X. And then X turned to Y, then it turned to Z, then it started all the way back, and it started again with A, and we were told, just do this one thing, and then a second thing, and a third thing, all in the disguise of saying that life will go back to normal if we do these things, and it just seems like more things are being added. And on the other hand, you had people questioning the authorities that said that this would never end if we keep complying. And whatever your prevailing thought process was, I think it's fair to say that now, extensively, that a lot of people, by and large, trust those people who question the authorities rather than the authorities, showing that public trust in the government's official version of events is extremely low, as new polls are highlighting how only 31% of Americans trust Dr. Fauci, and only 10% trust the corporate media when it comes to their advice on this sickness, which is an extremely low number. Now, who are these individuals? Well, I think it's fair to assume that there's some of these individuals who, according to a new Rasmussen report, want people to be put into camps and be forced to take procedures in them. Yes, according to a new Rasmussen report, 45% of Democrats, which lines up with the amount of Americans that actually still trust Dr. Fauci, are in favor of government relocating citizens to, quote, temporarily live in designated government facilities and locations if they refused to take a product. Imprisoning individuals who, of course, also committed a thought crime against this product, want you punished. And again, I've been very critical of poll numbers, but we have to understand that this is not just the wishes of half of these Democratic voters that were polled here. This is the vision of policies that have already been implemented in the Western world, where people like in Canada are being arrested and hauled off to jail for not wearing a mask. In Austria, the government is going to be taking nearly $4,000 from citizens if they didn't take this product, and imprisoning those who can't pay those extensively heavy fines. And there's also, of course, Germany that wants to implement also very similar ridiculous measures, as they have already implemented silly initiatives like the one that you're seeing in front of your eyes right now, with police officers literally walking around with 6-foot sticks, making sure that people are social distancing away from each other. But that's not the most absurd German proposal, as of course we're also finding out that the German government is considering shutting down Telegram, an instant messaging service that allows people to talk to each other with their mobile phone numbers, which the German government sees as a threat because too many people are talking on that messaging service and not agreeing with the federal government, with the German government accusing this service of helping people organize, protest, and conduct other peaceful matters in expressing their grievances against the federal government. That federal government sees this as a crime, and they extensively want to ban individuals from even being able to talk to each other or to even peacefully assemble. Who are some of these lunatics that are trying to implement some of these policies here in the United States? Well, they're probably individuals like Barry Melhare, who went on a profanity-laden rant against his students for demanding to have in-person sessions, as of course students are paying tens of thousands of dollars to be on overpriced Zoom calls, and according to this professor, students wanting to be in real classes is something that this professor is absolutely mad about, and not only cursed at students but called them vectors of disease, as he previously also decided to wear a space helmet and a mask specifically for a Zoom online video call. Now, I'm sorry, when you have individuals that are absolutely deranged, nonsensical, clearly have anger issues, clearly are misinformed, clearly are going through trauma-based mind control, shaping the minds of young children, what do you think the future of this country is going to look like when these are the people raising your children that they're paying tens of thousands of dollars, that they're being indebted just to be lectured by? That's an important question that a lot of people should be asking, as of course a lot of people are living in fear, while the politicians that institutionalize it don't even follow their own protocols and rules that they implement on everyone else. Remember, fear is a choice. What's your reality? What's your experience on this world? What will be the result of your life? Well, that is dependent on you, and I hope it will be something filled with love, fulfillment, joy, hard work, and a lot of accomplishments, and not a low vibrational state where you're listening to politicians obeying their every law with a makeshift space helmet and mask on for a Zoom meeting. The choice is yours, America. Which way will you go? That is up to you. You have your own divine individual choice to make for your own existence. I hope you make a good one. If you thought I did or said anything wrong in this video, let me know what in the comment section below. I always appreciate your constructive criticism. I always appreciate your feedback, and I always appreciate the opportunity to learn from you and hear you guys out, since you guys are spending your time with me, which I'm absolutely humbled by. I'm extremely appreciative of, because without you, I wouldn't be here. This is why I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, sharing these videos with your friends and family members. Stay tuned for more here on wearechange.org. Love ya.